I work in account management. The role in general is servicing the client, so understanding better, basically getting to understand the client's business, understanding exactly what it is that they need from their advertising, and advising them in all that sort of respect, and then also liaising between all of the different departments, so creative and production and planning. You're sort of the touch point between everybody.
My role is to essentially be the lead contact and responsibility on main clients. So day to day, literally contacting clients, keeping fully abreast of what's going on in their accounts, and then also making sure that everything they ask for is then relayed back into the agency, so we kind of run whatever they need. We put teams together and kind of respond back.
My job is mainly keeping the clients updated on the status of the projects that we're going through, so whether it be a Facebook app, email, website, I just keep them informed on what the next step is, if they have to approve any designs, if I've got a link for them to look at, and just timings and keeping the job on budget as well.
I love the building relationships. I kind of quite just enjoy meeting different people, and you have to be able to kind of, I think, being outward and client servicing, you have to love kind of working with people.
Seeing ideas come to life, so it's really cool and exciting, I think, to be able to sit in a meeting and see an idea written up on paper, and 6 months later have that turned into a TV ad or a piece of digital, and see it sort of on air in real life when you're out with your friends. That's really the best thing about it.
I love the problem solving. There's always a problem in advertising that needs to be solved, and whether that's the cracking the creative idea, or whether it's trying to get two very different parties to agree, or selling some creative work that the client doesn't think is right but absolutely is right. You're always trying to solve that problem.
Every day is different. The people are by and large really vibrant, excited to be working in this industry. It's constantly changing. I think that advertising as an industry is pretty much at the forefront of whatever's going on culturally or certainly technologically.
You get to learn a lot about businesses which maybe you wouldn't know about any other way. I mean, when you get clients, you suddenly get almost an inside view at how their company runs.
Remain level-headed under stress, organisational skills.
I think you need to be a bit of a self-starter. You don't get chased as an account manager, you have to be the person that sort of chases other people.
You've got to have a lot of energy. You've got to constantly be on your feet and trying to make things happen.
You need to be honest, because trust is so important.
Diplomacy. You're going to be dealing with lots of different people who have very different opinions, both clients and creatives, and sometimes planners, and you need to be able to kind of be the mediator between them, but also find the common ground and sort of help them to work out the best place to be.
You have to love and really, really love the subject matter. You have to love advertising.
You have to be ambitious. You always have to be ambitious for yourself, and when you finally break into advertising, you have to be ambitious for your clients and for your agency.
Find something they're really passionate about as a particular sector, and then probably focus in on agencies who deliver to that. So kind of pick a client and then find who works on that client and go after them.
Have your own opinions and sort of interests, and that always goes a long way. Sort of, you make friendships in different places and you sort of can share.
Research as much breadth of advertising work as you can, so always have an example of your favourite piece of work and why it's your favourite. Have a strong opinion on the work, have a sense of humour, and just look forward to working with a really wide range of really skilled people, and it will just massively enhance your own experience.
Do as much as you can outside of advertising, get involved with anything. If you're at university, make sure you're trying to produce something, put on something, be involved, organisation.
Advertising can seem like an industry that's quite difficult to get into, and I remember feeling that if I didn't get onto the graduate scheme at one of the top 5 London agencies, then there was kind of no point carrying on. I was very lucky to get onto a graduate scheme, but if I hadn't, now that I'm in the industry, I can see that there are lots of different ways in. So I think work experience especially is a really good way to get into the industry, and lots of agencies offer it. So my big piece of advice would be pursue as much work experience as you can.